Ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of this course, when asked what Christian leadership is, my response was Christian leadership is crucial because it can bring positive change to people and communities by promoting values like love, compassion, and selflessness. A good Christian leader helps their followers grow spiritually, foster a sense of purpose, and contribute to the overall well-being of society. Today, we're going to embark on a journey to explore the essence of effective leadership, particularly through the lens of Christian principles. Our discussion is inspired by insights from an interview with Pastor Alec Fisher from Church the King, whose leadership philosophy closely mirrors renowned models by Kouzes and Posner, John Maxwell, and Patrick Lencioni. Pastor Alec's approach to leadership offers valuable lessons that resonate with the core values of transparency, servant leadership, and fostering a sense of purpose within teams. Join me as we delve into the fundamentals of leadership excellence and discover practical strategies to inspire and empower others towards collective success. In the interview with Pastor Alec Fisher, his leadership approach closely aligns with the model presented by Kouzes and Posner. He perceives leadership as stewardship, emphasizing the responsibility to steward the influence given by God, which corresponds with the principle of model the way in the Kouzes and Posner model. By aligning his leadership style with servant leadership, drawing inspiration from Jesus Christ's model, and prioritizing care, support, and assistance from others, Pastor Alec embodies the principle of inspired, a shared vision. His emphasis on transparency, integrity, and open dialogue resonates with the principle of challenge the process, as he encourages, authenticity and innovation within teams. Moreover, Pastor Alec's practice of empowering the team to take risk, supporting them through failure, and delegating responsibility corresponds with the principle of enable others to act. Finally, his commitment to supporting his team through adversity, emphasizing past faithfulness, and fostering a culture of feedback and learning reflects on the principle of encourage the heart. Overall, Pastor Alec's leadership philosophy and practices closely align with the 5 practices of exemplary leadership outlined by Kouzes and Posner, emphasizing humility, servant leadership, transparency, and commitment to serving others. Pastor Alec also resonates with John Maxwell's law of influence, which states that leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. Throughout the interview, Pastor Alec demonstrates his understanding and embodiment of the principle in various ways. Firstly, his emphasis on servant leadership aligns with Maxwell's idea that effective leaders prioritize serving others and influencing them positively. Pastor Alec's commitment to caring for people, supporting them, and helping them achieve their goals reflects his understanding that influence is built through genuine care and support. Furthermore, Pastor Alec's focus on transparency and integrity underscores the importance of trust in leadership, another key aspect of Maxwell's law of influence. By prioritizing open dialogue, authenticity, and honesty, Pastor Alec fosters trust within a team and community, which in turn enhances his ability to influence others effectively. Additionally, Pastor Alec's acknowledgement of his strengths and weaknesses and his willingness to learn and grow from feedback exemplifies Maxwell's emphasis on self-awareness and continuous improvement as essential elements of influence. By recognizing his areas of growth and actively seeking feedback, Pastor Alec demonstrates his commitment to becoming a better leader and influencer. Overall, the interview with Pastor Alec Fisher provides valuable insights into his leadership approach, aligning with John Maxwell's law of influence. Through his emphasis on servant leadership, transparency, integrity, self-awareness, and continuous growth, Pastor Alec embodies the principle of effective leadership outlined by Maxwell. Patrick Lencioni's 5 dysfunctions of a team outlines the common obstacles that impede team effectiveness. Alec's interview demonstrates strategies and value to address these dysfunctions. Firstly, Lencioni identifies the absence of trust as a primary dysfunction. Alec promotes trust through transparency, integrity, and servant leadership, foster an environment where trust can thrive. Secondly, fear of conflict inhibits healthy debate and resolution. Alec encourages open dialogue and risk-taking, creating space for productive conflict resolution. Thirdly, a lack of commitment to decisions and plans can lead to inefficiency. Alec inspires a shared vision and empowers team members to contribute to decision making, fostering commitment. Moreover, an effective teams may avoid holding each other accountable. Alec fosters accountability by enabling team ownership and providing support during challenges. Lastly, a failure to focus on collective results can hinder team success. Alec's emphasis on serving others and prioritizing team success over personal recognition cultivates a results-oriented mindset. It is clear that while Lencioni's model identifies its functions, Alec's leadership practices promote trust, collaboration, and accountability within teams. Throughout my personal extensive 20-year tenure in management, I've consistently held up principles of leading by example, ensuring that I never delegate tasks I have not personally undertaken or demonstrated. However, I've encountered challenges in inspiring a shared vision among my team, realizing the need for proactive efforts to foster collectiveness as a sense of purpose. Embracing change and challenging the status quo has always been inherent in my leadership style, recognizing the necessity of evolution for organizational growth. Additionally, I place significant emphasis on teamwork, empowering my subordinates to take ownership while I assume responsibility for setbacks and offer praise for the team success. A pivotal lesson from an early management training shared by a regional director named Greg McGee profoundly influenced my leadership approach. He emphasized the importance of understanding the people you lead, suggesting that by getting to know their motivations and concerns, leaders can better inspire and motivate their teams. McGee illustrated this point with a personal anecdote about noticing a decline in performance from one of his assistant managers. Rather than simply reprimanding her, he engaged in indirect conversation and learned that she was facing financial challenges due to a car issue, which prevented her from purchasing tickets to see her favorite band. McGee decided to buy her tickets as a gesture of support, recognizing that boosting her morale would have more lasting impact on her performance than reprimand. Inspired by this lesson, I have applied similar principles in every role I have held. I firmly believe that understanding and motivating the hearts of the team members is essential for both individual and collective success. Inspired by this, I consistently applied similar principles, believing that understanding and motivating team members' hearts are pivotal for individual and collective success. In aligning my leadership experience with models by Kouzes and Posner, John Maxwell, and Patrick Lencioni, several key parallels emerge. Firstly, my commitment to leading by example mirrors Kouzes and Posner's principle of modeling the way, while acknowledging areas for improvement, aligning with inspiring a shared vision. Additionally, my inclination towards embracing change and empowering team members corresponds to challenging the purpose or process and enabling others to act. Maxwell emphasizes on understanding and motivating team members' hearts resonates with my approach to demonstrate through practical actions inspired by by Greg McGee's advice. In terms of Lencioni's 5 dysfunctions of the team, my proactive effort to understand team concerns, address trust and conflict issues, fostering a healthy team dynamic. Overall, my leadership experience embodies fundamental principles from these models, emphasizing holistic understanding and commitment to fostering team success. Furthermore, my leadership experience closely aligns with principles discussed in Alec's interview, particularly in areas like transparency, servant leadership, and prioritizing understanding team members' motivation. My commitment to leading by example corresponds with Alec's emphasis on transparency and servant leadership. However, acknowledging the need to improve in inspiring a shared vision highlights an area of growth. Similarly, my proactive approach to embracing change resonates with Alex's focus on fostering innovation. Empowering team members to take ownership aligns with Alex's emphasis on servant leadership and enabling others to act. Lastly, my experience with McGee's advice reflects Alex's emphasis on understanding and motivating team members' hearts. Overall, while my leadership experience reflects alignment with several principles discussed in Alex's interview, continued focus on inspiring a shared vision and understanding team motivations will further enhance my effectiveness as a leader. At the onset of this course, I emphasized the importance of Christian leadership in facilitating positive transformation within individuals and communities through values such as love, compassion, and selflessness. This viewpoint resonates with key leadership principles discussed by Kouzes and Posner, as well as insights from Patrick Lencioni, which highlights the significance of trust, shared vision, and fostering healthy team dynamics. Moreover, Pastor Alex's interview serves as practical example of the principles and actions, further illustrating the correlation between Christian leadership ideas and the course content. In closing, we have journeyed through the essence of effective leadership, particularly through the lens of Christian principles, inspired by Pastor Alex Fisher's insightful interview. We've witnessed how his leadership philosophy closely mirrors renowned models by Kouzes and Posner, John Maxwell, and Patrick Lencioni, embodying humility, servant leadership, transparency, and a commitment to serving others. Through his emphasis on trust, collaboration, and accountability within teams, Alex's approach offers valuable lessons applicable to leaders in various contexts. As we reflect on our own leadership experience, may we continue to strive for excellence, inspire shared visions, and cultivate environments where individuals and communities can flourish. Let us carry forward the torch of Christian leadership, guided by love, compassion, and selflessness, to bring about positive transformations in the world around us. Thank you for joining me in this journey of exploration and discovery. Have a great one.